This morning, another scandal is rocking Wells Fargo. The bank has been ordered to pay $3.7 billion to settle a number of violations, including charging illegal fees and interest on auto loans and mortgages, and incorrectly taking overdraft fees. In a statement, the CEO says the bank identified a series of unacceptable practices that we have been working systematically to change.
It seems that they are not only too big to fail, they're also too big to jail.
Yeah, Representative, you said that these fools are thieves. None of us could get away with that. We'd be in jail right now. They need to lock these people up. And of course, this is just history repeating itself when it comes to Wells Fargo or Hales Fargo. Though at this point, they really are Hales Fargo. I want you to take a look at this.
In 2020, the bank paid $3 billion after employees opened millions of phony accounts without the customer's knowledge in order to meet sales goals. As the employees falsified records, investigators say the bank collected millions in fees, reportedly targeting minorities who speak little English, along with college students and seniors.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what does it take to shut them down? Really? They are thieves. They have defrauded. They've committed all types of crimes, but yet they still get to tiptoe through the damn tulips. Let's see what my stunt double had to say. She came up with some receipts on this. Wells Fargo penalties over the years. In 2022, $3.7 billion for consumer abuses. In 2020, $3 billion for fraud. In 2018, $2 billion for toxic security abuses. In 2012, $5.3 billion for mortgage abuses. It sounds like these fines are viewed by Wells Fargo, AKA Hales Fargo, as a cost of doing business. They don't care. They basically saying, fine us, American federal government. That's all right, because we will make more than that, and we will keep messing over the American people because you continue to let us trollop through the tulips on a regular basis, even though we are ripping people off, even though we are liars, we are fraud. They need to go to jail. My stunt double is absolutely right. This is nothing more than the cost of doing business for Wells Fargo. And Consumer Financial Protection Bureau director was quoted on Wells Fargo's thievery as saying this. Put simply, Wells Fargo is a corporate recidivist that puts 1 out of 3 Americans at risk of potential harm. Hello, somebody. And the somebodies we saying hello to today is the federal government. Do something and stop playing games. They complicit, Jackson. Let's put this up and then we're coming right to you. Furthermore, Wells Fargo and it's not alone has made billions in overdraft fees alone. Just check out this graph. These banks, these financial institutions are getting ultra wealthy over these bank draft fees, putting these fees on poor people. Because damn it, if they had the money, they wouldn't be overdraft. Duh. Common sense just ain't common. Jackson, I'm telling you, it's fire extinguisher time for me. I was trying not to pull it out, but I'm feeling like I need it.
Well, we all need it, but we all need the fire rather. Well, but look, it's just crazy because that list that you read goes back 10 years, and that's like what, $13 billion worth of fines, maybe a little bit more. And then the CEO, he's like, we're working really hard to fix our like, what are you talking about? The fish rots from the head down, and for 10 plus years of just fraud and corruption being built into the business practice, like y'all do this on purpose and you get away with it, so you continue to do it. And they got so much money that it really doesn't matter. But it always cracks me up when guys are in this situation, whether it be people from Wells Fargo or some other bank or Sam Bankman-Fried of FTX or whoever it is. It's like at first they're like super geniuses who are on another level, another plane of existence that us normal people just can't comprehend. But then when the castle comes crashing down, it's like, oh, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what the hell was going on in my company. I mean, like your signature's all over everything. You're the owner of this company and you literally organized the operation, but now all of a sudden you're an idiot and you're stupid. So it's just so funny to watch this happen. It's like we're trying so hard to fix things. Like, what do you mean? Like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
No, they're not. And the feds can help them fix it. really, if they wanted to, but they don't want to. They don't want to. The federal government is complicit as well. Man, I'm having a mama moment too. You know, my mama would always say to her, where you act out is where I'm gonna check you and check you hard. And this is calling for a mama moment, particularly a black mama moment. Where you act up is where I'm gonna check you. And these fools need to be checked. They need to be put out of business, ran out of town. And Jackson, the CEO, he was so cool, calm, and collected about it. You know why? Because he knows nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nothing gonna happen to him. But meanwhile, in the hoods where people are misunderstood, you make one wrong move, you in jail. But Wells Fargo can rip off millions of people and nothing happens to them. They'll be hobnobbing with them. They probably celebrating Christmas with them, Jackson, and New Year's. See, that's the problem.
Yeah, because it's easy to go after people who don't have any resources. You know, if you go after these wealthy people, you're gonna have to actually fight, and they don't want to do that.
They don't want to do that at all, not at all. And even with the pandemic decline, Wells Fargo made between $6 and $8 billion in overdraft fees alone in 2021. Y'all hear me? I mean, some of the wealthiest people in the world made so much money while so many people suffered. Do you understand why Jackson and I are like livid about this? Why our hair is on fire over this? Why we not playing games with this? This is a sin and a shame. And Congress needs to be ashamed. This president needs to be ashamed. Wells Fargo actually have no shame because they know they just gonna get a slap on the wrist and they'll be back doing business as usual. And that is ripping off people. Compliments of the federal damn government.